Hey, hello. Yep, sorry. Welcome to Kristen Draws, where Kristen, draw. Welcome back to the channel. I have been meaning to get this video out a lot sooner than what it is being put online. It is January, and I haven't been feeling the best the beginning of this year, 2024, so this video is a bit delayed. So that said, this was originally supposed to be a video about Peachtober, where I went through every drawing, yes, you heard that right, Peachtober, from October of last year of 2023. That is how behind we are on all of this fun art making. Arting, is that a word? Did I make up a new word? I was going to give you a walkthrough of Peachtober. I was going to walk you through all these pieces that I made for every day of October, but that was just going to take too darn long. I'm an amateur. I record these videos on my phone, and I don't have that much storage space. So if you want to see the pieces that I did for Peachtober, they are on my website. I'll probably make like a newsletter, or maybe I'll make a Substack. I'll make a Substack post, like talking about each one, if that's something people are interested in. All two of you. But anyway, yeah, so we're not doing that because it's a long thing to do to explain 30 pieces of art that were made over a month's time. So instead, we are going to talk about projects, starting them, how to choose them, and we're gonna do that while I work on my next project, which is a counting book. If you don't know, a counting book is, actually, I don't really know that term exists. I'm making it up, basically. Like, a counting book, in my mind, is like a board book for young kids to teach them how to count. This is one apple, and this is 2 pears. And then do I speak English? 1 apple, 2 pears, and 3, sorry. You get the gist. It teaches kids how to count. That is, if the author in question actually knows how to count. We'll find out. Let's find out. Hey there, I'm back. So I started recording this in December, but it is now January, the time of setting goals and setting out to do new things, tackle new projects, hope, aspiration, which also means often setting ourselves up for disappointment. And this is just me saying that it is such a common experience, I think, to start an art project, a book, a story, a series of paintings, whatever, and start it with the hope and the idea that this is going to be the thing, this is going to be it. And then, 2 pieces into it, or you're into the sketch and you start to feel rapidly different. And I guess this is just me saying that if you ever had that sort of demoralizing experience, it's not uncommon. It's so common, in fact, I think, in art making to have an idea, think it's the best idea, and then in practice you start it out and it just doesn't follow what you thought. It doesn't pan out how you thought. So that said, I think it takes a lot of trial and error to find the project that is ultimately right for you, the project that speaks to you, that is challenging but anyway doable, that it's not that it's necessarily easy, but you can stick with it. So how do you go about choosing that project? Well, ultimately, I wish I could give you an easy 2-second answer, but I think it's far more complicated than that, which may not seem like great news on face value, but I think upon further reflection, you'll realize that it actually is fuel for a lifetime of creative expression and exploration. So I think when it comes to picking your projects, it's a lot of self-exploration, and I'm sort of quoting Andy Miller, or Andy J. Pizza as he's known, from the Creative Pep Talk, and saying that it's self-excavation and asking, what things really light me up? What imagery do I really respond to? What are the tropes or repeated subject matter that I continue to draw and explore? And more than that, why are they important to me, or to yourself in this case? What hidden meaning might they have, and what might that mean for your work? Again, this is all to say that you're not alone in feeling frustrated by starting a project and then giving up halfway through because it just wasn't quite right. I think that that is completely normal, and asking yourself these questions, by the way, has taken me personally 4 years before I really started to feel like I could pick a project, know that it would be difficult but doable, and that it would also hold my interest through the whole thing. I mean, I really only feel like I'm just now able to do that, and the road to getting there is littered with projects started and then, you know, dropped and not finished, and feeling, you know, a bit of a failure for starting and quitting something, starting and quitting something, and doing that over and over again before finally getting to a place where you know what it is you want. Well, and that about does it for this vlog. I hope that this at least entertained you and maybe brought you some sense of reassurance that you're not alone in your art frustrations. And yeah, that's really about it. Thank you for following along, watching, listening to me blab about projects. I hope it was in some way useful to you. And until next time, guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.